I'm Gita Lovegood, and today we're going to be talking about dragons, friend sorting, and so much more. Alright, so first, this week we have a couple different events going on for Wizards Unite. Yesterday we started the Darkest of Times Brilliant Event Part 2, and depending on where you are in the world, you probably already started the Dragon event. Now the Dragon event is one that we did not have any idea was going to come, and it's a very exciting event. This event is coinciding with the Harry Potter annual book night that happens every single year at libraries on the same night all across the world. And since the Harry Potter book night this year is focusing on the Goblet of Fire, we actually have an event focusing and helping us out with things related to that. So this week, starting at 11 a.m. Wednesday and ending at 11 a.m. on Friday, wherever you are in the world, whatever time zone you're in, there are going to be dragons and goblets of fire released and increased. So whatever dragon you usually have in your region is going to be increased along with the other dragon that spawns on the page of the same dragon in your region. I hope that makes sense. So for those of us here in the Americas, we usually have the Peruvian Viper Tooth, and for the Dragon Day, we're going to also have the Common Welsh Green increased. And vice versa, those of you that have the Common Welsh Green usually are going to have the Peruvian Viper Tooth increased and in your area. And for the other side of the world, if you usually have the Chinese Fireball, you're going to have that increased, and you're also going to have the Antipodean Opali. Yes, I was saying that so wrong in all of my WizFest videos. It's not Antipodean, it's Antipodean. Whew, my little Ravenclaw mind has been so mad at me. And for those of you that have the Antipodean Opalile, you'll have the Chinese Fireball in your area, and both will be increased. There will also be a few tasks that you can finish, and if you do challenges with the Magical Games and Sports Runestones during this 48-hour period, you're more likely to get the Quidditch World Cup fragment, which is locked in challenges. So this won't make it so that you can prestige the page, because you still need the Quidditch Through the Ages book on that same page that also comes from challenges. But if you are really far behind on that sticker in general, now might be a good time to try to grind out that sticker fragment. And same thing with the Goblet of Fire, during the 48-hour period is going to be a great time to try to complete that sticker. And hey, that's a new AR option if you don't have it yet. So while this Dragon event is going on, the Brilliant event is also going to happen. Don't freak out if you don't have enough time to finish the tasks for the Dragon event. There's no specific page that ties in with this event, so there's nothing that's going to be like a permanent, you can never get it again. This is just kind of a bonus event. So the reason I'm bringing this up is actually the Dragon event can be very beneficial for helping you complete the entire Brilliant event if you're hustling during the 48 hours. This Brilliant event Part 2 is mirroring Part 1 in a lot of ways, and one major way they're mirroring is with having to do 5 port keys in the main event and 10 port keys in the bonus event. Now I don't know about you guys, but after Part 1 I am very dry on having silver keys. I think I've got maybe 2 currently in my inventory, so I don't really have them to spare in order to try to walk all the 15 that I need off for the Brilliant event. But during the Dragon 48 hours, there's going to be Dragon Egg port keys on the map. For those of you that didn't get to play back in September when we had the original Dragon Egg port keys on the map, these port keys are only 1 kilometer. So they're going to be extremely helpful for those of you that are relying just on your gold key to complete the entire Brilliant event, which I think I will likely try to do, especially since we've got Adventure Sync now. It is super helpful, and I'm definitely opening port keys much faster now. Now, if you don't have much time, I do recommend trying to pick up the port keys that are related to the page that you're on, so that you have the chance of being able to prestige if you manage to get all the dragons that you need for that page as well. Aside from that, I think that's just about it for all of the talking about the events going on. Now I'm going to jump in on explaining what I've been learning about the new sorting for friends. I will try to explain this in much deeper detail in a how-to basics video in the future, so those of you that watch all the videos, just know that I will go into this again. But for now, I want to go ahead and explain this so that you guys can, benefit from my knowledge off the bat. Because for me, it's been really bugging me not being able to tell which friend sent the oldest gift to me. And I've been feeling very guilty and wondering if there have been people that sent me gifts that I literally just never opened, because I have 136 friends on my friends list right now. It gets to an overwhelming point very quickly. But with this new friend sorting feature, I have figured out a way to make all of my worries disappear, or at least be a little bit lower. Alright, so I'm going to pull up my friends list really quick to let you guys see exactly what I'm talking about. So first, when you go into your friends list, in the bottom right hand corner, there's a new option where you can sort. This option is going to disappear if you're scrolling, but anywhere in your list, if you just stop for like a second, maybe 2 seconds, the sorting option will pop back up. Now off the bat you can see that there's A to Z and gift. If you sort A to Z, you can switch these back and forth and you can list them either top to bottom A to Z or bottom to top. Then there's also the gift sorting option. Now if you click on this option multiple times, you'll notice that it does not change. That's because these are already sorted into 4 different categories. I'm going to try to put a chart up so that you guys understand what I'm talking about with each category, and I can make it easier on myself by just saying numbers. So category 1 is the friends that have opened a gift that you have sent and have sent you a gift back. Category 2 are friends that have sent you a gift and you've sent a gift, but they have not opened your gift yet. So both of you have gifts to open from each other. Category 3 are friends that have opened your gift and you've opened their gift. So you could send them one or they could send you one. And category 4 are the friends that you've already opened their gifts or you don't have any gifts to open from them and you've sent them a gift that they have yet to open. Categories 3 and 4 are sorted in alphabetical order from A to Z, but categories 1 and 2 are sorted from newest to oldest, respectively. So if you go to the very bottom of section 1, for me, on this example, it's going to be unspeakable. This is the oldest gift from section 1 that I could open. And similar with section 2, Go Canada 75 represents the oldest gift from that section. Now there's only one way to really tell who is the actual oldest out of sections 1 and 2, and that's to combine them into one section. So either send every single person in section 1 a gift and thus put them all in section 2, or hope that everybody in section 2 opens your gifts and then kind of basically you have to eliminate either section 1 or section 2 by putting all those people into one of the opposite sections. And then you'll know who is the true oldest person. Now here is a really important tip. Say you're in section 1 and you want to both open and send a gift. If I were to go ahead and open a gift before sending the gift right here from the friends list page, then that would go ahead and send this person from section 1 to section 4. So if I want to do both without needing to scroll at all, what I like to do is click on the person's profile. Then I can go and click open gift and open their gift, and then without it shifting them around, I can go ahead and send them a gift all in one go. And then when I click back out, they're going to be resorted back through the list. And in this case, since I both opened their gift and sent them a new one, they're going to go to section 4. But if I hadn't sent them a new one, they would go to section 3. Now personally, what I've been doing is I like to try to mirror gifts. So whenever I can, I'll send a mirrored gift. Whatever you sent me, I'll try to send you back if I can. Then, if I don't have any gifts that I can send, like for example today, it was snowing the entire day. It didn't get above 15 degrees. So unfortunately, I did not make it out to do my dailies. I didn't get to do a challenge. I didn't get to hit ends. So I don't really have any gifts to send back. So I don't want to necessarily, this is just me, don't take this to heart, don't change the way that you've been doing it, but this is how I've been doing it. I will go to section 2 to open gifts so that I don't have to worry about sending any back. But I realize that this is a privilege as I do have a lot of friends, and thus I usually have a lot of gifts to open. Alright, I hope that helped you with any kind of confusion with the new friends sorting. I hope you are less confused with all the events going on. Make sure to go follow this person. He is absolutely amazing. He's Orange Wizard on Instagram and Facebook and Orange Heart on Twitter. And he makes amazing infographics and is very sweet and just right on it with everything. And he's actually made a really awesome chart that helps you keep up with all the different events and when they're actually happening throughout the month. So if you're confused on when events are starting for your time zone, or if they're starting on Pacific time, make sure to go follow Orange Wizard, and you can either screenshot if you're on Instagram, or if you're on Twitter or Facebook, you can actually save the photo directly to your phone so that you can reference it throughout the month, you know, put it in your favorites so it's easy to find, and then you can just keep checking back to make sure that you are aware of what's going on. Which actually reminds me, Community Day was also brought up to us. Community Day this month is going to be February 23rd. It's likely going to be from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. local time, wherever you are in the world. And this month is going to be oddity focused. So horned serpents, leprechauns, and doxies are all going to be increased for this Community Day, which is super exciting. I don't get horned serpents where I live, and doxies have been really hard to come by since winter hit. I'm not sure why, but I'm usually only getting like one a day if I'm lucky. So I'm super excited for this Community Day, and horned serpents. Maybe I can actually like prestige to gold. I don't know. I'm going to be working on that page. I'm going to be working on this Quidditch page. So much to do this month. Busy, busy, busy month. And there's going to be next week. Oh my gosh, there's so many events. Next week, the brilliant event that we're currently in is going to end. And then on the same day, we're going to start a whole new event, which is love focused. And apparently we're going to have oddities that are kind of in a love trance with us out on the map. I'm not really sure what that means. I'm kind of hoping it means we get like Vila, or maybe Mark from Zealman's Wizarding World brought up dwarves with their singing poems. The potential is endless. Like, I'm definitely going to be pulling out my Fantastic Beasts book and scrolling through for ideas, because it's just going to be a very oddity-filled month, a very event-filled month. It's just going to be a busy month, you guys. It's exciting. This game has a lot going on. All right, I think I covered everything. There was a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. In case I forgot everything, again, go check out Orange Wizard. Everything that you need to know is in his infographics. It's pretty amazing. And that's all for now. Until next time, you guys know what to do. Make sure to use your magic wisely and keep an eye out for Dementors. Nox.